Today we're making sushi for under $3 for 2 people.
Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. Today I'm making us a special treat for lunch. So I love sushi. I like it cooked, I like it raw. I absolutely love it. I like the wasabi and the soy sauce and it's just that whole bundle of flavors with vegetables and rice, all of it. I love it. So I'm gonna make us some sushi bites, if you will. And these are gonna be made in an 18 count egg carton. I've lined it with plastic wrap. I've got all my ingredients out here. I'm gonna get it all cut up and ready because really and truly, I've already pre-cooked my rice last night. So get your stuff ready as soon as possible and then you put it together and you're done. It'll go in the refrigerator and cool back down and set, if you will, for another 15-20 minutes and it'll be lunchtime. So let's get started. Okay, so I've already got some of my stuff together. So I've got some julienne carrots that I'm gonna use. I have 9 pieces of sushi grade ahi tuna, and I have some imitation crab, which is like the lobster lump style that we'll be doing half of them like that and half of them. So it's, and I've got cream cheese over here. I've got cucumber, and all I did was with the cucumber is I'm gonna kind of cut this into matchsticks as well, but because of the shape of these, I'm gonna have to cut some of these into just chunks or dice, if you will. Dice them up, and same with the carrots. We'll probably have to dice a little bit because it's not like a roll if you've had a sushi roll. So we'll grab some of these carrots too, but let's get this cucumber diced. And then we've got our rice cooked off. I use jasmine rice, but you could use sushi rice if you'd like. I found if you don't rinse it really well, you still have plenty of starch, and especially if you leave it overnight, which actually lowers the carb load if your rice is left overnight. And there's that. I think that's plenty. Maybe not, but I've got my cucumbers handy, so I just grab some of these. Oh, and I'm just gonna give them a rough chop. So it'll be manageable to get them into our little container. So this is easier than, let's say, doing it on a roll. I also have some wasabi flavored seaweed paper. I snack on these daily, so this is going to be a great way to get extra flavor in here, but also, well, I'm going to be putting something healthy in there, but also give that that idea that we are eating a sushi roll. I'm going to scoop this out of the way and get my, and you're just going to put your plastic wrap down in there. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the center first and see if I can't. I need to get a bowl of water to have my fingers wet. So let me get that real quick. So the rice doesn't stick to my fingers. Does that make sense? Because it is sticky. You're gonna put a spoonful down in your container and then push that in pretty tight with your spoon or your hand, however you feel comfortable doing it. And I'll do a couple of these for you, and then we'll move to the next step. So got that, and then we'll take a piece of this seaweed paper. I'm just gonna fold this, and it tears pretty easy, and then tear it again, and each one Gets a little piece of that seaweed. It's making me hungry already. And then we'll put a piece of imitation crab in that one, a piece of tuna there. You've got to have cream cheese. So grab a smidge of cream cheese for each. And I kind of have this cream cheese sitting out, so it's a little softer, which I think you're actually would be better off if it was harder. Just to make it easy. Does that make sense? Okay. A couple little pieces of cucumber. And oh my gosh, we're almost there. A little bit of carrot. And carrots. And again, some rice. Rice on top. And smash that down in there. As good as you can. Okay. And you'll get the hang of it. And the space that you have available in the egg carton will also dictate how big they are. So I'm going to continue on making these, and then I'm going to show you what comes next. Okay guys, it's time for the taste test, and look at little sushi. It's so good. It's fresh. I put a dot of wasabi on top to complement the soy sauce and actually the whole thing. But there you go. Sushi bites at home for less than $3 for 2. All right, here we go. So I didn't want to be talking with my mouth full or trying to, but other than how easy this was and fun, you could do this for family, make them ahead, and then that evening you could have sushi for a fraction of the cost of what it would take to take everyone out to dinner. So get the family involved and make yourself some sushi bites, or you can make a sushi bowl. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.
I do hope that if you like sushi as much as we do, this is a fun project at home for a fraction of the cost of one sushi roll for 2 people.